Throughout existence, there have been many questions or sins TV subscribers have been debating about. Do pineapples belong on pizza? Are 2D girls better than 3D girls? Crypto or PewDiePie? Shrek 1 or Shrek 2? All of these questions are still being asked to this day, but there is one question society cannot answer and leaves us in constant wars, and that question being, lower world drops or higher world drops? Oi lads, Crypto here, and today we're going to be talking about the current world drop controversy going on in the world of Borderlands 3, and I'll be telling you the most ideal way of how Gearbox can please everyone in this situation. Now before we do that, make sure to let me know if you prefer world drops how they were before, so having them at a very high drop rate, or how they are now, having them at a much lower drop rate. And also let me know if there's a way which you believe could improve the general world drop experience. Obviously make sure to respect everyone's opinions and try not to make the comment section a war zone. To be fair, there's no fucking point of me saying that since this is what's gonna happen.
Higher world drops, please.
Shut the fuck up. Proper Twitter moment that. So we're gonna start off by talking about what... Whoa. What am I doing? Yeah, so I actually don't have a good side quest planned for today. Motherfucking penis sandwich, dude. Randy's a bottom in the relationship? I knew it, dude. Still, a fucking cutie though. Alright, so first of all, we're going to go over the benefits of high world drops like they were before the last patch. With higher world drops, legendaries rain from the sky. This is beneficial as it means you no longer have to farm the dedicated source of an item. It is easier to get god rolls. Making your perfect build doesn't take nowhere near as long. Any boss in the game can drop you something good, meaning you're not forced to farm certain bosses for good drops. Raid bosses make it rain legendaries. As they should. They are console friendly as world drops can have you avoid load times. And finally, the most beneficial part of world drops is DLC 2. As we all know, for whatever reason, most items in Guns, Love and Tentacles are world drops, meaning with higher world drops, it is easier to obtain them. Lower world drops absolutely kill DLC 2's farming, as farming things such as the Old God will be painful. Yeah, Gearbox really need to give these items dedicated drops, considering there is so many named enemies without drops in DLC 2. Now, for the benefits of lower world drops. It makes legendaries feel special again. We don't have a rarity above legendary, and having the highest tier rarity handed to you like candy totally contradicts the meaning of rare. Getting god rolls and making it to endgame is more difficult as it should be. Being able to get weapons which one-shot things shouldn't be easy and obtained from one completion of a slaughter shaft. The grind should be there and you should feel rewarded after obtaining said item from hours of farming. Plus we can get god rolls very easily now from Earl's reroll machine. Originally world drops were increased to fix the anointment problem. Now that we have a fix for it with the anointment reroll, it should be fine to tone world drops down. There are already enough ways of obtaining legendaries such as slaughters, proving grounds, takedowns, vaults and armories. Now you only get some legendaries from the list I just mentioned, and I do personally agree that Gearbox should make a world drop pool exclusive to each activity, as endgame content should be more rewarding and drop way more legendaries. And finally, it brings the sense of excitement back. When I got god rolls pre-world drop nerf, my main reaction was, oh, right, okay, nice. Now, even when a normal legendary drops during a casual playthrough, I get very excited and intrigued as to what it could be. Those are all the benefits I could think of for both arguments. If you know more, make sure to let me know about them in the comment section down below. And now, onto the way I believe Gearbox can make everyone happy with world drops. Now, personally, I am for the argument that world drops should be kept as low as they are currently, but I tried to throw that bias away whilst coming up with this method, and I believe I did a pretty good job. So Crypto, you genius, with the mind of an absolute redditor, what is this method that you came up with? Well, I took both sides of the argument and mixed them into one so that the game contains both high and low world drops. And how will Gearbox be able to pull that off? The Borderlands Science Machine. The Butt Stallion Milk booster from the Borderlands Science Machine upgrades your loot quality for a whole hour for the cost of 1500 points. So, I think whilst playing through the game normally, you'd get the current low world drops. However, when redeeming Butt Stallion Milk, all world drops get reverted back to their previous state and become common again. And I think it makes sense considering you kind of have to work in order to get that reward of increased world drops back. Also, I know an hour of the Butt Stallion Milk really isn't that much considering you'll have to go back and forth between redeeming the booster and on gunplay each hour, and that could be very annoying, so maybe increase the time from 1 hour to 5. I've heard very positive feedback for the idea of this method, and the only actual complaint I have received is that certain people do not enjoy playing Borderlands Science. So what Gearbox could do to mitigate this problem is add in the possibility of making the points drop from vault card chests, or making you unlock some after the completion of a daily challenge. But yeah, what do you guys think? I'm very curious to hear your thoughts, and I genuinely think it's a good way to please both opinions. If you do like this and want it to happen, then make sure to forward this to Gearbox, as they do listen and this could be taken into consideration. But anyway, you filthy little cuties, that marks the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help me out a lot. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Stay classy. Peace.